Hi, I'm Chiara. I'm volunteering here in Tenerife Earth Rescue, and I have a degree in compost, and this is why today I'm here to talk about compost and how we do compost here in the finca. So the first step is to build the composter. As you've seen before, we just built the composter with pallet of wood. To fill the composter, we took fruit and vegetables and bread that came from supermarket waste and horse poo. We mix all together and then we have compost. But let's go deeper, like how the process works. The most important thing is to, first of all, put like a layer of dry sticks to separate the compost from the ground, because it's very important, the aeration of the mass and the oxygen, because the bacteria that works to transform the food into compost works with oxygen. So we put this layer of sticks to separate, and then we can start to put fruit, vegetables and horse poo. Another important thing is the size of the food, because it doesn't have to be too little and neither too big, because if it's too little, all the mass will compress and the oxygen doesn't go in the mass, and doesn't have to be too big, because then it's more difficult for the bacteria to work. So if we have like big pieces of food, we just cut, like a zucchini, we just cut in 3, or bread, we cut the bread. Another important thing is the water of the mass. Doesn't have to be too watery, because then like the oxygen is difficult to pass inside, and doesn't have to be too dry, because these bacteria live in the water. What we do is just to like measuring the water of the mass, just put inside our hand, or yeah, just like this, because we don't have like the scientific instruments to do this. And if it's too dry, we just water, and that's it. To be sure that there is like oxygen in the mass, what our like super strong volunteering are doing every day is just to mix with with their body, with their energy, the mass every day. So they dig the compost to mix it and to avoid the formation of like greenhouse gases like ammonium, that it's dangerous. Also the smell is not good and it's dangerous for the atmosphere, and also if the mass smells a lot of ammonium, it means that the bacteria that are working inside are not the good ones. And it means that the mass is going to putrefaction status. And then the compost that we are making is not good later for using it for for the plants and stuff like that. The last important thing is the temperature of the mass. And also here we don't have the instruments, so we measure the temperature putting like a big sticks inside, and we took it off and we touch the wood, and we can feel if it's too hot or not too hot. If it's too hot, it's not good, because like the high temperature kill the bacteria that are working inside. But if it's like too cold, also that it means that the process is not working. So we have to change something, like maybe we have to put water, maybe we have to give to the mass more oxygen, so we have to mix it again, or maybe we have to put more food or less food. So the temperature is like, it's important to monitor the process, if it's going good or bad. Another important thing to say is that in the mass we have 2 different types of bacteria that are working, the main 2. The one that works with like the simple sugar, so this means that they need like fruit and vegetables, and the one that comes later that works with the more complex sugars, like the bread. So it's important to put a big amount of fruit and vegetables, because like this the process can start with the first kind of bacteria, and less like bread or processed food like pasta and stuff like that, because the mass don't need a lot of this kind of food, because the most important bacteria works with the simple sugar. And how we can see when the compost is ready? Smelling the first stuff, because like if it smells like ground, earth, it's a good point. We can see, we can watch, like if it looks like soil and it's dry, it means that it's ready. Usually, like in a super monitored like place, took 5-6 months, and also depends of a lot of factors. And also here we had the first compost after 5-6 months. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Luca, and I will explain you how we do the compost. We start in collecting every day the horse poo, and after we mix the waste of the vegetables, of the food, and we use also some dry stuff like hay, for example. So we have these first 5 lines, and the compost stay here for 1 month. After this step, we move a line to the next place, so we can put water, and it mixes also with the air. So with water and air, the temperature goes down. All the chemical reaction starts, like the bacteria are eating all the bad elements that are inside, so the temperature keep until 60-70 degrees. So after this we move all the compost, how I was saying before, from one place to the next one until the last one, and we turn them like all of them every 2 weeks. So we move all the compost, and we can see the different steps. So at the beginning we can find still the vegetables, but after the composition starts, we cannot find them anymore. Yeah, like this. But this is not the ready product. So we continue turning them, and after more or less 5 months we have the final product. Now I was just watering it, so it's wet, but we can see that we have not any more vegetables, it's all mixed, and we can, with this product, make this place alive again. So we are in the south, and it's really dusty, like a bit the desert. So we need this product to grow all the vegetables we need, and all the plants here around. So it's a lot greener, the place.
So thank you for watching this video, and remember to subscribe and put a like. Yeah. Bye. Bla 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 bla, Chiara.